Welcome back to the October episode of County Connection. For this segment, we're going to be talking about National Food Day and how that's going to play out locally in Summit County. And with me are Diana Reznikoff, who is the lead health advisor for HealthLinks, and Whitney Smith, who is the director of the Summit County WIC program. Welcome, ladies.
Hello.
Thank you.
All right, so you are both members of PANTS, which is a coalition here in Summit County. Started off by telling us about PANTS.
So PANTS has been around for quite a few years. What the heck does PANTS stand for? It stands for Physical Activity and Nutrition Team of the Summit, and PANTS is a coalition that we are in a rebuilding process of bringing together a bunch of different community partners that all have the same goal in mind of wanting to increase access to healthy foods and physical activity to make our community that we're all invested in a healthier place.
And Whitney, why don't you tell people what WIC is if they might not be familiar with your program?
WIC is another really weird ensemble of letters that means way more than Women's, Infant, and Children. But WIC actually stands for a supplemental nutrition program for women, infants, and children. And a lot of people historically think of WIC as, oh, that's the program that gives out formula and milk, which is not the case of what we are at all. But WIC is actually a place where a lot of our low-income families that are made up of women, infant, and children come to receive nutrition education and different nutrition outreach. We put them in touch with different resources around the community that might help them raise their family in a healthier way. We also have a lactation consultant on staff that we are doing breastfeeding education, and we're really looking at how to grow healthy families in our community, and WIC is a great opportunity to do that.
Excellent. All right, and Diana, why don't you give us a little background on HealthLinks too?
Sure. HealthLinks is a nonprofit that supports worksite wellness and safety within the community.
Great. All right, so PANTS is behind a celebration of National Food Day, which takes place later this month. Tell us about this particular effort.
Great. So we are going to have a very exciting food day this year, which is October 24th.
Okay.
And on that day, we have partnered with a few stores: City Market, Dillon, Whole Foods Market, Frisco,
Breckenridge City Market.
Yep, Vitamin Cottage, Dillon, and Breck Market and Liquors. So basically what we're going to do on that day is just celebrate eating healthy.
Okay. And then so the goal is really building awareness and giving some people some tools to eat healthier.
Yes. So the celebration will consist of a booth at all of these markets from 10 to 2.
Okay.
During that time, our celebration will have a lot of fun things going on. At 11 and 1, we'll have food demonstrations. And at the booths, we will have recipe cards. And our superstar this year is broccoli. So at all the booths, there will be recipe cards and ways of cooking broccoli. So the whole idea is to bring awareness of healthy diets and having fun with it.
Great. So tell us a little bit more about what's going to be taking place on the ground during the event, and what you'll have to teach people and what they'll be able to get if they stop on by.
2 cents going towards broccoli. One thing that's really great about National Food Day is we highlight a fruit or vegetable that offers a lot of nutrition benefits to the general population. In my clinic, broccoli often goes by the little trees, and so what we'll really be doing at these tables is we have recipe cards specific to broccoli, and our stores that have partnered with us are on board to discount broccoli prices in the store, so when they pick up the recipe cards, they can actually look for the ingredients with the goal that everybody's taking home broccoli on Food Day. And then even larger goal, when we look at National Food Day as a whole, it's really a celebration of food and nutrition. And if we can get more people to come, pick up our cards, know how to use the little trees, and just increase the number of people that will be eating broccoli that night or the next day that weekend. So we're really trying to have more families eat a vegetable that's great for our bodies.
All right, fantastic. And so what would you say for the folks at home, what are some of those tips about healthy eating? Why highlight foods like broccoli? So what can people do in their own kitchens that you would recommend as in recognition of National Food Day?
So they can check out the PANTS Facebook page, and all the recipes will be on the Facebook page. Basically, I think a big part of being healthy is also being happy. So sitting around the table and enjoying a meal with family and friends is really important, as well as.
And one thing that I've seen in the WIC clinic and also with the families that go over to FERC and the food bank is a huge barrier to eating these nutritious foods is simply not knowing what to do with them. So PANTS has really gone forward to try to create these recipe cards. We've handed out recipe cards in the past, but one of the biggest things is education and just trying to empower these families to, here's a product that I might not use that often. Broccoli is a little bit more, we see it day to day in the household, but it's giving them the tools and the empowerment to try a different recipe. And it's not just we only eat broccoli with cheese sauce, we can also do it in these other ways and enjoy it, just like Diana said, and food should be fun, and we're trying to increase education and awareness on how to make food fun so that we can enjoy healthy options.
Okay, great. So do you two, can you share some of your favorite preparation techniques with broccoli that make it tasty, that doesn't drown it in cheese sauce?
I'll let you start, otherwise I'll go the entire time.
Great. So one of our recipes is a broccoli salad, which is fantastic. It's actually easy to prep. I think that's one of the scary things about cooking, is that there's all these steps. So our broccoli salad is just, you don't have to cook it, you don't have to pull a pan out, which is really nice. So just chopping up the broccoli with maybe a splash of soy sauce, a little sesame oil, and some cashews.
Oh, excellent.
And there you go. You have a wonderful fast meal, but only takes about 10 to 15 minutes.
Awesome. That sounds good.
Yeah.
How about you, Whitney?
I love broccoli. Small trees are incredible, and the cool thing about broccoli is you don't even have to cook it all the time. Broccoli is a great food that's raw. We can dip it in a lot of different healthy dips, like hummus is going to be a complete protein that can add flavor to broccoli. But going back to my education piece, people make fun of me all the time because the broccoli stalk is my favorite part of the vegetable.
I like the stalk too.
Yeah, my favorite. My favorite.
But a lot of people will throw it away, simply not knowing that that's also part of the vegetable that offers a lot of nutrition. It can give us crunch. A lot of kids like different textures.
Okay.
So it's something that they can try, but even dicing up the stalk and throwing it in, or the stalk, yes, into a stir fry is another way to include it instead of throwing away part of a vegetable that sometimes goes to waste. Broccoli can be added to anything. Kids love macaroni and cheese with broccoli. Way better. So it's really one of those vegetables that you can add to anything, and it's just trying new ways of putting it into different things and making a kid-friendly food like pizza. We don't want all of our kids eating pizza, but if we load it up with broccoli and other veggies, we can turn everything into a health food. And broccoli is a great way to start because it mixes so well with so many different things.
All right, awesome. Was there anything else that you guys would like to add about the events taking place here in Summit County or National Food Day in general?
Yes, just that we would love to see you on October 24th. From 10 to 2, and just to make sure everybody knows, City Market Dillon will be having cooking demonstrations and samples at 11 and 1. Whole Foods Market Frisco will be having cooking demonstrations at the exact same time. That's 11 and 1.
Okay.
And then you can have discounted products on broccoli at Breckenridge Liquor and Market.
Okay.
So.
Excellent. Well, it sounds like a great day, and that is a Saturday. Is that right?
That is a Saturday.
All right. So get on out there, get some great tips to enjoy some healthy foods here in Summit County, and take them back home and share them with your families. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about Conflict Resolution Month.